We are here in Roseau, Minnesota at the Polaris plant, and we are right at the start of how these Matryx snowmobiles are being built. It's early morning. We flew into Minneapolis yesterday and we are headed up to Roseau this morning. Polaris does it right. No, this is absolutely awesome. So between Minneapolis, various places within the cities, and then having the home of Polaris up here in Roseau, bringing the plane up here, it's just the most efficient way that they get people from corporate offices and everything else up to Roseau, meetings, checking in on all the things, but everything in terms of the pride of Polaris is all built right here in Roseau. So we're gonna go check it out.
I am so pumped to go see how this all goes, what goes into actually building the snowmobile. See, the assembly is gonna be really cool.
This is gonna be a very, very special episode. We are gonna get to go inside the Polaris plant. This is where the magic happens, guys. Super excited, follow along, and we'll go see how these things are made. This gives me full access to this whole joint. It's gonna be unreal.
You are standing in the town that actually created the sport of snowmobiling. So it's really cool to have you guys here. The name Polaris came about in 1954. The name was actually part of a, I guess, citywide promotion. We were called the North Star City, and then the North Star is also the Polaris Star. So that's where the name Polaris came from.
All the snowmobiles are developed and manufactured here, so that's kind of a unique piece to the Roseau site, is that all the engineering, all the development, all the testing, all of the production is all under one site, so it's pretty cool.
So today we're building the Chaos 155 Boost, so we've had a mix of 3-inch and 275s, a bunch of different colors, but we're doing a boost run right now.
Yeah.
We're running 100 line rate, so that means we're building about 100 sleds per shift.
Yeah.
And that means that we have about 150 to 175 people running the line right now.
Yeah.
And that's just on the production line, not the back shops where there's welding and paint and all that cool stuff.
It's an impact test, so they're testing the paint. So you have a scratch test plus an impact test, just making sure that the paint is top quality for the customer. Every single color, across the board.
Lighter. So we had to machine all this off.
Man, here we are right in the thick of it. You can see these guys are putting running boards on the tunnels. The new one-piece tunnel for the Matryx. It's so incredible to watch all of this go down, and we are getting to see, I mean, play by play from beginning to end. So for all you guys that are gonna ride, you know, before I tell you to ride, know that I'm taking one of these straight from Roseau. I got you covered. So guys, the theory behind the line, and you can see behind me, everybody's game faces are on. They know, man, it's snowmobile season. There is snow on the ground. But the way Polaris has set this up here in Roseau, as the line goes along, starting from beginning to end, everyone has a specific task. And for that task, they have a specific tool or tools. They have a number of people, depending on the station that they're in, and going through and visiting each one of these, every single part of these snowmobiles, besides some of the robotics that we've seen here in this video, I mean, it's touched by human hands. These guys are making sure, guys and gals, are making sure that these snowmobiles are built to the top quality that we all know that they are. But man, every single detail of it, every rivet, every zip tie, everything is all in a specific station as we walk through the line. Just absolutely awesome. All right, so we're right towards the tail end. These guys are doing all their final checks. They're starting the sleds, which was absolutely awesome. See a Matryx Boost fresh off the line here in Roseau, firing up, first pole, and ready to go. It gets packaged and sent to the dealer. So Matt, what did you think about the tour?
Well, this is so incredible to see from start to finish. The most awesome snowmobiles on the planet.
I agree.
Start from this piece of metal,
yeah,
and end up the way they do. It's so cool to see the detail.
Yeah. We keep saying, and we probably said it 100 times to each other, that we get to see, just like all of you, the finished product. We get to see that, we get to see the sled, we get to pull start it, we get to go and ride it, but seeing this thing from square one, and obviously through engineering, development, the people that are actually drawing the sleds, there's even stages way prior to this. But to see all the raw parts in a specific category going through a specific spot here in Roseau, and just how efficient it is. That was so fantastic. That's first year on the team. Look at that bad boy. We're now in the Polaris Experience Center, a separate building from the main facility, and it's just so much history, right? This is all the way from, well, it's just telling the story from the very beginning. And I've been in here before, but every time I come, it's just so interesting to go through the years of racing, the years of, you know, the things that were invented along the way, the different motors, the different snowmobiles, and just there's so much history all, you know, all in one room, and they just did an absolutely amazing job of honoring everybody that is responsible for snowmobiling and snowmobiles, and just all of the, like I said, the racers and the people that were just, I guess, along the way here, just, you know, big part of Polaris snowmobiles. It's awesome.
I love seeing the old vintage sleds. It's just so cool. It really takes you back, and I can remember riding some of that older stuff, and makes you really appreciate how insane the current snowmobiles are. It's always cool to take a step back and remember and look at where things came from.
Ready for the outro? Yeah. Oh man, what a perfect way to cap off such an awesome day.
That's awesome.
That was such a killer opportunity. Big thanks to Polaris for allowing Matt and I and Steven to go through Roseau, the pride of Polaris, man, where the snowmobile was born. So much passion, so many people involved in the building of, well, everything from Polaris, but mainly today, and our focus was the Matryx snowmobiles, and it was just really, really cool. You guys, please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Remember to leave those comments below and subscribe to the channel. This is our year, man. We are so excited about blowing this thing up, and we need you guys' help. So again, we thank you, and we'll see you next time.